can see that the number of cases are continuing to rise at an alarming rate, and let's play that down for you. Let's break it down as to how we've reached this point of 11 lakh. The first case to 1 lakh, it took us in fact 107 days, so that was over 3.5 months. After that, from 5 lakh to 7 lakh, it took us just about 11 days, and then to get the next milestone to reach 9 lakh cases, it took us just 8 days. From 9 lakh to 1 million, that's 10 lakh, it took us 4 days, and now we've reached 11 lakh, that's 1.1 million, and that's taken just 3 days. So you're seeing here progressively how it's taking lesser time for cases now to go up in India. Yes, it's a very worrying trend because you're seeing cases continuing to spike every single day. Today, in fact, in the last 24 hours, over 40,000 cases have been reported in India. The silver lining is that our recovery rate is high. Our fatality rate has now dropped to 2.49%. So even as we continue getting you all the latest numbers with regards to how cases are continuing to go up, it's important to also remember what our recovery rate and what our fatality rate looks like. Let's get you also the latest updates on the look and the research for a vaccine in India. AIIMS in Delhi is all set to begin clinical trials for Covaxin. That's an indigenously developed Covid-19 vaccine candidate from today. This will be the phase 1 of human clinical trials of Bharat Biotech's Covaxin. AIIMS Delhi is among the 12 hospitals selected by the apex medical body ICMR for conducting phase 1 and phase 2 human trials of Covaxin. Trials at AIIMS Patna and PGI Rohtak have already begun as they had received the approval much earlier. Selection of volunteers along with other formalities like the screening of participants will kick off at AIIMS Delhi today. More than 1,000 volunteers interestingly registered within just 10 hours of the AIIMS Ethics Committee granting approval for the human clinical trials on Saturday. Milind Sharma is joining us with more details on this. Milind, when we say the procedure starts off today, what exactly kicks off from now? And how many days is it going to take for this phase 1 and phase 2 trials to be conducted at AIIMS Delhi?
Well, Akshita, it's certainly a step forward when it comes to the launch of the Covaxin, because remember that the launch date that has been ambitiously set by the ICMR is August 15. So enrollments were supposed to start by 7 July, but there were ethical approvals that were required by AIIMS Delhi, and they have received the ethical approvals. Now, after this, they will be recruiting participants who will be healthy participants who will be given a jab of the Covaxin. Let me tell you that within 10 hours of receiving the ethical approval, about 1,000 applications came forward. They will be recruiting about 100 people. They'll be screening them. Blood sampling will be done to check for comorbidities and to test for coronavirus. They must all test negative. They must be healthy. And everyone will then be recruited and trials will begin from AIIMS Delhi. Other centers, other 12 centers in the country have already begun these trials for India's first indigenous vaccine to be created here.
Okay, Milind, we'll closely track the updates on this front. Let's hope that the trials are conducted successfully, not just in AIIMS Delhi, but also in other places like AIIMS Patna and PGI Rohtak, where the trials have already begun.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.